What's good, artists? It's Curtis King at CurtisKingBeats.com here with another Artist Marketing 911. Today we're going to be discussing the proper time to release your album. Artists, is there a perfect time to release your album? Possibly. Will you know what that perfect time is? Probably not. Will you take some chances to see what it is? Absolutely. Have I took chances? I have absolutely took all kind of chances. Now, I've learned through the years of me making I'll say about 12 releases over the years, that the end of the year is the best time of the year for me to release an album. Well, why is that? Well, here's something you got to understand, and something that I had to understand, is that throughout the year, people are going through different types of emotions. Now, at the beginning of the year, you tend to hear a lot more exciting music, a lot more triumphant music, because people are like, yo, this is my year. I'm ready for a change. Folks are trying to like turn up in a kind of cool kind of way, in a kind of responsible way. So you get that kind of music in the beginning of the quarter. Now, second quarter, as you start to kind of approach summertime, you start to get music that's a little bit more warmer. Why? Because the outside is a little bit colder. So you start to get some of those love songs. You start to get a little bit of them love songs that go off right before the summertime. Because when the summertime, all that love goes out the door. Am I wrong? Am I right? I know there is plenty of songs in the summertime that come on and people are not thinking about. It's like, Get Off Me, Girl. That's the name of the song, is Get Off Me, Girl. People do that because summertime is all about, you've been going to school and you want to just release all of that energy, all of that warmth is gone because it's hot now, baby, and we need to go ahead and get out here and turn up. So summertimes are reserved for that. And the last quarter, I generally think it's another warm quarter, just like the second one. It's generally warm only because this is a time where a lot of people are reflective during this time. A lot of people are thinking about the holidays, and they're either thinking about the people they are going to spend time with or the people they're not going to spend time with. They're thinking about the presents and stuff that they will buy or the presents that they won't buy. Either way, it's a very emotional time for a lot of people. So listen to your music. What is the overall vibe and the overall theme of your project? Does your project play perfectly into the hands of the season, or does it prepare you for the next season? Sometimes you got to really sit there and analyze your music as a fan. I mean, you should be your biggest fan anyways, but you should sit there and analyze your music as a fan and say, do my fans want to hear my loving, emotional album in the summertime? Probably not. Do my fans want to hear about how I'm turning up when it's getting closer to Christmas? It's a stretch, but I don't think that's what they want to hear. So really ask yourself, be real about yourself. Ask people what they're listening to. See what songs are hot in right now. And I'm not saying you got to duplicate those songs. I never say that. But I am saying keep your antennas up. Whoever you think are the artists that are similar to you, go and see what time of the year they've released their projects and what their most successful projects have been. Because I'm telling you right now, Sade is one of my favorite singers of all time. And she tends to release around September, October, December. Very rarely in the top of the year, but she'll never get a summertime Sade album because her music is very smooth, it's very introspective, and it's very warm. So really pay attention to the timing that you're releasing your project. I mean, sometimes we tend to not care because we're just thinking about our own situation and we're like, yo, my music is ready right now. I want the people to get to it right now. And whenever you make those decisions that are based upon something so shallow, you can't be mad when the reaction is shallow too. And people are like, yeah, that's cool, Playboy, but this ain't the time of the year for that. So really take that in consideration. Really think about how you can maximize upon the sound in your music. And sometimes you can bend the rules. I've seen people bend the rules in which they release a summertime song in the beginning of the year, hoping that they carry some momentum into the middle of the year. But for independent artists, sometimes it's a bit of a stretch. Our fans do have sort of a short of attention span. So really pay attention to not just other music, but pay attention to the holidays coming up. Pay attention to what you see most of your friends doing at this point in time and see what season is your music most appropriately fitting within. Now, these are my thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment below. And I do mean comment below. Please like, share, subscribe. Once again, this has been the Artist Marketing 911. I almost forgot what I'm about to say. Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com.